Hey everybody, Kit Cummings, Power of Peace Studios. Thanks for stopping by. Here on our show, the Power of Peace Project, we tackle issues that steal people's peace. Peace is what we seek, it's what everybody wants. Here, we figure out how to get it, how to keep it. Tune in.
Crazy dream, but they found the joy in giving, and they found their strength together. Who would have known peace was on the move?
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Power of Peace. We're in the middle of a short series about how to connect with this teenage generation in a world gone mad. And they are an interesting generation. I mean, they're brilliant, beautiful. They're going to change the world. And I know a lot of what we hate on them a lot as a culture. But I want you to understand, grown folks hated on us when we were their age. Everybody does, all the way back. You go back as far as you want in history, because we figure out how we do things, and then the young generation does it different, and we automatically think, man, they ain't doing it right, and we oppose our things, which they need that. I need to say this. They need boundaries. They need discipline. They need consequences. All that's important. But I would say they're getting all of that and more, but what they need is engagement, relationship, and incentive, right? And so this one is, how do you break through a connection barrier, with this young generation? Monday, we talked about the need to ask questions, like ask more questions than you think you need to ask. Get them talking with good questions. Yesterday, we talked about active listening. And if you ask good questions, but as they're talking, if you're just thinking about what you're going to say as soon as they get done, which a lot of times we do, especially with our families, especially with our spouses, we miss a lot of good stuff because we're not actively listening. We're just like, as soon as they take a breath, or sometimes interrupt them to get our point in because we don't agree with what they're saying. This is hard with kids because they might be talking some stuff that's foolishness. And you might just want to go, whoa, young man, first of all, and all of a sudden we've blown what we need. Active listening is huge. Third step, and I think this is very, very powerful, is, and I like this, in a conversation, one, I want to know that they really are interested in what I'm trying to say and they're listening. But then it really helps after the person has expressed themselves to recap, what they said. So the third step is review what you heard. All right. So it'd be like this. Hey, man, how's this going? Tell me about this. I want to learn about this. They talk. Well, let me ask you this. Based on that, tell me more about this. And they talk, and you do it a few times. Well, if you're listening, the way you let them know you're listening is you say, okay, here's what I'm hearing. Man, ... Is that pretty much what you're saying? And they're like, yeah. If they're like, not at all, it's like, okay, well, let's teach me more. And you're basically helping them feel like they matter and their voice matters and that you're hearing them, and then you're relaying it back. So when you get buy-in from them and they're like, yes, that's how I feel. Okay, now it's your turn, right? Because you've set it up, and then that'll go into tomorrow's tip for the day. But believe in these kids. Don't believe all the hype. You'd be amazed what I see. And if it frustrates you that they're so impressionable, I need you to understand they're supposed to be impressionable at 14, 16, 18. They just need new impressions because they're getting all their impressions from their movies and their games and their music and their peers and social media. Blast. They need some impressions that are different because they're just shutting down grown folks like wonk, 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 like Charlie Brown's teacher. We're all in this together. I wish you the best. If your family's struggling, keep tuning in. We're going to try to give you tips. And if today helped you at all, subscribe, follow us, and reshare it and post it. And thank you for supporting the Power of Peace. I'm Kit Cummings. Thanks for stopping by. Tune in tomorrow. We'll have step number 4. Be the peace you wish to see in your family. Peace. Thanks again for stopping by Kit Cummings Power Peace Studio. If this helped you in any way, make a move, because we don't do things tomorrow, we do them today. Subscribe it, like it, share it, make a comment. We want to hear what you think. But continue to stop by and spread the good news. Until we see you again, be the change you wish to see in the world. Peace.
to side.